Right. So we are going to run through the quick mission statement and the key activities, core values, content such as this. When it comes to AIB's mission statement, yes, we have a vision and a mission statement that has been set up in order to handle all our um, awarding body requirements. And yes, that says that we are trying to go ahead and establish quality in education, and we are trying to go ahead with a uh, recognition of our e-learning platforms around the world. So that's the vision statement that we are going ahead with. But when it comes to a mission, it's actually a breakdown of how we want to achieve each of these goals, right? So we need to have a mission statement. There is a lot of literature theory around it. From our perspective, we want to change the mission statement every 6 months, 8 months. We want to keep changing it so that we are remaining very much relevant to the industry and what things are going on. And the mission that we have crafted is we will accomplish 50 new registrations each month. So we are going to go after 50 new students each month, right? And plus 10 cross sales. So this is someone who does GD, we take them into digital marketing. Those who have done DM, CPD, we are taking them into ABE, which is our main program, which we are known for. And we are increasing the profit per learner to 25K, which is like after all the revenue costs go on, lecture fees and all that. That is where our quality is so good that the student goes for two programs. Currently, I know around 40% of our student base goes for a second program. So we need to increase that. And the fourth point that has been attempted is uh, attempt a new program each month. So this is where we are trying to keep the innovation side of the business active. So you all can come up with ideas because in the front line, you're speaking to people. Those who are in HR and administration, you're dealing with lecturers, you're dealing with companies. So you all will have feedback also. So every month we will try one new product. Sometimes it will fail, sometimes it will work out. The best example is content writing. Content writing, I was tasked with recruiting from Bangladesh during Global EduLink time. I couldn't find people from Sri Lanka, unfortunately. So that's where we brought in content writing. It does around 25 students for a month right now. So it is just a fluke. Same way we have failed also. We have tried certain programs. We tried digital HR. We tried postgraduate diploma in digital marketing. It didn't fire us, but even though there were a lot of students who often called and asked about, okay, is there a possibility we can go for? They ended up going in for the bachelor's degrees and they went in for the master's instead of these short courses. So having said that, yes, there is positives and negative sides to it. Let's try this out where we bring in based on feedback of student. Let's bring one new program each month. What AIB stands for is the fact that because if we don't do it, uh, we have so far not had for the last 10 years, we have never had a negative mark from our awarding bodies. ABE is not also easy from the UK awarding point of view. Every year audit, we are passing without any major recommendations. Second point is TVEC registered. So for normally TVEC registrations, when they go through the local ministry, due to making mistakes, certain even large awarding bodies like in Sri Lanka, you get ICBT, ESOF, they have got their licenses cancelled. But thankfully, our quality has been enough that we have gone through audit and still surviving with proper statement. If you look at other institutions, their Google reviews are off track. We have Google reviews equivalent to Slim, and it's at a 4.8 rating. So that is around, whereas if you take the market leaders whom you consider, they have around 3.5, we are standing at 4.8. So the direction that we are taking is correct, but the fact is our sales aggressiveness in terms of pushing our programs, pushing our incentives, pushing our quality side of it, it has to improve also, right? So what I did was I drafted key characteristics which are important for us as a team to work with. One is we are going to go ahead with helping everyone, right? Go ahead with the educational dream. So even when from my end, when I'm handling diploma in digital marketing, I have my student base from 2015, where when we post a graduation picture, Today they are all sales directors. When they were joining, they were just assistant manager, manager, all these category. But 10 years down the line, they are in a situation where they are heads of Jinasena group, and some of them have gone into Kata. So it's about helping them achieve their dream. Sometimes some student might have come for migration. Sometimes some of these students would have come for upgrading their CV. So we play the part where we help people and go in the ethical line where you are able to tell about the product and try to do the needful. You are able to explain the complicated educational products also. If you look at the way AB works, AB is very much, they pass only 60% of the students. If you take CPD, it's a bit relaxed. Qualify, if you take Qualify is another awarding body we have, it's very relaxed. So you are able to explain the off-call levels and all that, as well as be very aware about the migration system that works out. Because if you take Australia, they won't accept Qualify. They need the entire degree to be done and the degree transcript. So when it comes to education products, I don't think the market entirely understands. The students or parents won't understand the entire jargon. It's important for you to keep your CPD going, your continuous professional development going, to be able to explain them. And third point is always to be resilient. Resilience is about, I know 80% of our staff members are studying something while doing this job also. So that it requires a lot of resilience. You are doing your studies. Some of you are from outstation. I know that certain members as of now, some of you are from Hatton, some of you all are from Akrapattu, some of you all are from Trincomalee. Some of you are from Jaffna, be it, but there is a requirement for us when we talk with people, when we are dealing with parents. We have students do understand. They are coming from South Africa, some are coming from Dubai, some are from Mali. And the language they speak, we need to be have that resilience where we are able to, deal with the tough times that are there, because not all the students are going to be pleasant. Some of them are going to be trying to pull a short one or trying to see shortcuts. So there is a bit of resilience you need, as well as when we are trying to maintain an academic system, there is a lot of documentation to do. I think one of the few places where you have KPI reports where you need to submit it at least twice for a month, right? One at the end and one in the middle. And you're required to have a discussion with your line manager. So keep that going, keep that feedback working out. So these are the three key characteristics that I have planned out to work with, right? And critical action wise, we need to deliver on our KPIs. I have put up three ones, right? Committed number drive, which is those who are on sales, marketing, student intake wise, we need to keep an eye out. For those who are running on HR and training and administration, you guys are the ones who pull in the staff members for us, make sure culture alignment is there, KPIs are getting submitted, lecturers are getting paid on time. So look into that aspect as well, right? Next is second critical action that I put in is the fact that we need to have one new event or workshop working out, which brings in around 30 leads. So we need around 30 leads coming through workshops. Yes, our current traditional advertising and traditional social media will work out. But having workshops and events every month is mandatory to build on our YouTube content, on our LinkedIn and so on, right? So try your best, go ahead with the workshops. Each person has this to be worked out, but you can definitely 2 people, 3 people can get together and organize these mini events that are there. Another way to look at it is when you're looking at the events, each of you are part of coordinating with the lecturers and coordinating with the admin side, right? So try your best to see if you find a good lecturer, see if you can bring for workshop. Bring that proposal and the team can definitely back up your requirements. Next thing that I have put in is the fact that yes, we have a program admin team scheduling from the HR end that takes care. We need to keep in touch with the students with at least a high message. So yes, the lecturer is 90% of the game in terms of managing the operations, but on the other end, try to bring your student relationship also working out, right? So these three critical actions are mapped out. This is part of your orientation for newcomers, as well as it's put into the handbook also. So this is just a briefing point. You might have certain ideas and certain content coming in, but as of 2025, let's go for this platform, right? Looking at the deliveries that are there, we will definitely revise it. It is a need for us to revise every 6 months. So at this point of time, just look through this. Your KPI sheets are also reflecting this content. Like, for example, if you don't have that relationship, the third action point where the requirement of saying hi to the student, connecting with the student, you won't be able to get that Google review targets that are there, which is minimum of 5. So it is interrelated. Don't drift away from it. And if you read it thoroughly and listen to this content, I'm sure you will have a better idea, right? Good luck, guys. You can definitely escalate through team leaders if you have any concerns or ideas.